Hey, Junkman back again with a nooner video. What is a nooner video? If you're new this week, testing it out this week, shorter videos, a topic. It's really to get the comment section going so we can debate, talk about toys, well, not just toys, movies or whatever. And today we're going to talk about the Kenner Snowspeeder. This is one of the only ships that I can still remember getting. Now we had a lot of them. Most of them probably came Christmas or something. But I always loved the Kenner Snowspeeder, and I don't think it gets a lot of love. Now, of course, it's not on the top 10 worst ships. You know, it's not a cloud car ship. Ugh. But I love this thing. I can remember I was probably turning 12, 11 or 12. My birthday, my mom put me in the car with my friend Mike, who lived across the street. And she was like, she didn't give me a present that day, or maybe either she didn't give me something, so we went to Zayre's to buy it, or I had some money for someone else gave me. But it was that night. Oh, you remember that too? You would go out at night with your mom. Sorry about the squeaky chair. You go out at night with your parents to like a Kmart, or in this case, a Zayre's. And oh my God, it just feels so special sometime, wouldn't it? I guess it goes back, or at least for me, I guess we didn't get out much unless maybe the weekend, but I can't remember really hanging out with my parents much, going to stores and stuff. So when you went out to eat, or if you went out shopping, especially at night, especially on a school night, it just seemed really odd. I don't know what day of the week this was, but it was probably a weekend because I had Mike spend the night with me. We went to Zayre's, and I picked out that Snowspeeder, that Luke Snowspeeder, or Rebel Snowspeeder, in the Empire Strikes Back box. Took it home. I can remember, that's the only ship out of the whole line I can remember getting, opening it, taking it out of the box, how you had to put it kind of together. You had to put the little cannons on the side of it. It was just, it blew my mind. And then I didn't even know until I put batteries in that back compartment that the guns lit up. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was always, I remember I put the batteries in, it would make that same old sound that they all make, that bzz, 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 bzz sound that all the ships make. I can't really do a good impression of it, sorry. But I remember in the room playing around with it, and then I didn't even know this until I got it out of the box. It held two figures. Sure, I had an X-Wing, and I had some other ships, but two, I couldn't believe you could put a man in the back of it. Now this is, I probably remember it being in the movie, but they don't really think about that stuff when you're a kid. Back then, going to see a movie, and you didn't have it on video where you could watch it over and over again. But I was always like, what, there's two in here? And then, of course, I can remember getting the AT-AT and acting out, making the AT-AT step on it. I can remember putting it on the floor of my room and letting the AT-AT step on it. I always hated those AT-AT legs because they always sound like they were breaking when you moved them. If you moved and bent those legs, it made a cracking sound. I don't know if they made that sound on purpose, but you put the batteries in, it was that clear, it was like a yellow light to it. And with the light off in your room as a kid, oh, that looked amazing. And of course, you hooked the harpoon to the back of it. I don't remember there being enough rope to actually wrap around the AT-AT legs. Maybe there was, but I don't know why. Just out of everything I've gotten, old vintage Star Wars wise, like figure, I don't really have that many memories of going. I can remember going shopping, but not what I bought or how I felt when I opened it. But that Snowspeeder, I don't know why that stuck with me. I think maybe because it was my birthday, so it was kind of like a special treat. It was going out with my parents, who never really took us out to buy toys. All my Star Wars toys mostly came with my grandmother. And every weekend, every Saturday, me and my brother, sometimes my sister, would spend the night with my grandma and my grandfather. And we would always go to Kmart on a Saturday or Sunday. So it wasn't that special when you went out with her. Because she would always go to Kmart and to the grocery store and stuff. And the Zayre's. I mentioned Zayre's a lot, went there a lot. So I know usually if we went to Kmart, we're going to get something. She spoiled us, I guess. You're going to get at least a one figure. You might not get something like a big play set. So I'm guessing that's why, these other things really didn't stick with me. So being with my mom taking me, and I don't even think my dad went, if I remember right, which is very odd too, taking us down to Zayre's, and I was probably already excited. It was my birthday. I had my friends spend the night. That was always special. I never really have people spend a night, but that's most of the time I would go. They would say, hey, you want to spend a night? And I'll go ask my mom, say, hey, say no. Yeah, can Mike spend a night? Oh, he can? Okay. I don't know. I needed my alone. I didn't really like spend night with people too much there. But anyway, you slap these batteries in, you get that little yellow light going. Oh, I love this ship. Now, some of you might not like the Snowspeeder. Please tell me why you don't like the Snowspeeder in the comments. Tell me maybe what your favorite ship was. Or do you have any memories of going out, going to the store, and getting something? It doesn't have to be Star Wars. This is what the Nooner is supposed to be, to open up this chat in the comment section, start talking, talk back and forth, share your memories also. Again, it doesn't have to be just Star Wars. It doesn't even have to be the Snowspeeder. That's just what, I talked about a figure on Monday. I think if I keep doing these Nooners, I'm going to do like a Monday. I'm going to do one day that's like a figure memory and then like a playset vehicle memory. But I'm about to run over my time here because I want to keep this around 5 minutes. So I guess that's it. This is the Nooner. Let me know what you think of these. I'll keep doing these. We're just testing it this week to see how it goes. And don't worry, you'll still get your longer videos at night. So I want to thank you for watching. And again, let me know what you think about the Snowspeeder and other vehicles in the comments below. Thanks.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.